What if the ultimate enemy to the sun god Nika has been hiding in plain sight, encoded in Egyptian mythology? For years, we've debated Imu's devil fruit. Now, with the Nika fruit revealed, the answer is clear. Imu must possess the mythical Zoan, human-human fruit, model, Apophis. This isn't just a fun parallel, it's a thematic necessity for a story about bringing the dawn. Apophis is the perfect villain, a creature of chaos, darkness, and the literal sun-eater. Here are the 4 key points that prove Imu is the embodiment of the great serpent Apophis. The simplest evidence is the direct mythological contrast. Luffy has the Hito Hito no Mi model, Nika, the sun god, who is the sun god's eternal archenemy. In Egyptian mythology, the sun god Ra battles the enormous serpent Apophis, the deity of chaos, darkness, and destruction. Apophis is the mortal enemy of light, fueled by his desire to overthrow the balance of all things. One Piece is the story of the dawn. If Luffy brings the dawn, Imu must be the one trying to stop it. An Apophis devil fruit would make Imu the living embodiment of the night, the perfect thematic final boss to the sun god Nika. Apophis's primary function is a literal one, to bring eternal night by swallowing the sun god. Every day, Apophis awaits Ra to attack his barge and plunge the world into darkness. This directly mirrors Imu's goals, maintaining the Dark Age. Imu's rule is founded on erasing history, a self-imposed global Dark Age. Apophis is driven to succeed in his quest to plunge the world into darkness. Eating flames. In the manga, we see Imu's attack on Sabo and Cobra. The destructive Black Void seems to swallow Sabo's Mera Mera no Mi flames, a literal flame-eating ability. What better ability for the legendary Sun Eater? Harnessing the sun. The recent lore hints that Imu wants to grow a new tree and take the Forbidden Sun for themselves. Imu is not just the enemy of the sun, but the one who seeks to control or consume its power. The Apophis form, perhaps like the giant creature holding the sun in the new mural, is the ultimate expression of that desire. Let's look at the physical evidence of the devil fruit. Apophis is consistently depicted as an enormous serpent. When Imu transforms and attacks King Cobra and Sabo, the creature has a large, gaping maw and a tail. This form is instantly recognizable as serpentine. Furthermore, the new lore about the ancient wars mentions the Serpent of Hellflame, a massive creature that battles Nika and eventually is buried to become the Red Line. This Serpent of Hellflame is described as being buried, enclosed, or petrified to become the Red Line. Imu's Holy Land, Mary Geois, is built directly on top of the Red Line, paying tribute to the Battle of the Serpent of Hellflame. This is the key. The giant serpent that fought the first Nika became the Red Line, and Imu, its inheritor, sits upon its petrified body. The power that Imu unleashes is likely the resurrected, mythical Zoan version of that very world serpent, the legendary Apophis. Finally, we have the ideological connection. Apophis is the god of chaos. At first, this seems to contradict Imu, who sits on the empty throne and maintains global order. But Imu's order is a lie. It's a totalitarian system built on secrecy, genocide, and control, achieved by ensuring the balance of all things is constantly upset. Imu's rule is an imposed, controlled chaos, a constant threat of annihilation that keeps the world fearful and docile. An Apophis devil fruit wouldn't just give Imu a cool transformation, it would give them the thematic title, Lord of Chaos, secretly orchestrating the world's history and maintaining a dark age to prevent the sun god from returning. Apophis versus Ra. The Serpent of Hell Flame versus the sun god. Imu versus Luffy. The connections are too perfect. When Imu reveals their true form, expect a gigantic, darkness-wielding serpent that seeks to devour the sun god and plunge the world into eternal night. What do you think? Is Imu the Sun Eater? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Romance Dawn. We'll catch you in the next one.